Hi everyone, Ricky here from Tech Talk. Thanks very much for joining us. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Sony Xperia E5, so massive thank you to Vodafone for sending me this. So today we're going to go through the unboxing, setup and initial first thoughts of this new phone. So let's have a look. So this is Sony's Xperia line, and this is not their flagship model, this is their lower end pay-as-you-go or low end contract model. So first of all, on the front you see the Xperia branding with Sony branding and the X going through the middle there. The top and the right show nothing. On the left hand side all you've got is a bit of retail information. Looking at the bottom here we've got Xperia E5. Normally on the back here you'd get a good list of the specs and loads of information. Sony have made this very minimal, very basic, but they do have some information on here. Very small down here at the bottom, but let me read that out for you. It has a 13 megapixel rear facing camera, a 5 megapixel front facing camera for selfies, has a 5-inch display, quad-core processor, 2-day battery life, a 16GB base model with a micro SD as well. So in our review we're going to have a full rundown of the specs going into greater details. Please bear that in mind and please check out the video in the playlist as well. I make a playlist for every phone that I do, so this will be in there alongside disabled settings, also sound settings and other videos that we do with the Sony Xperia E5. Turning back around, let's get into our unboxing. Pop the lid off here. So first things first, we've got our device which we'll have a look at shortly. So under here you've got a 3-pin plug, no push-up third pin anymore, USB port for charging. You have a micro USB cable here for syncing and charging to USB. So inside here we've got our warranty and safety information, startup guide and pre-installed software user agreement as well. So that's all that we get in the box. You will get headphones as well, please bear that in mind. They just haven't been provided. So let's move this all to the side and have a look at the new device. Just going to pull this out of its sleeve. We've got a thing to peel off here. So it's a 5-inch display. Very nice. A new backing to this now. They did have a different sort of textured backing on the E4 and definitely the E3. I had the E3 and I had the E2 when I first started on YouTube. So it's nice to progress through the generations. I've done this with Samsung and of course Apple and other devices as well, the HTC. So on the back here you've got the Xperia branding. We've got an NFC tag as well. NFC is available. Also it shows you here how to put in your SIM card and your SD card. So to do that it's actually around this side. It's a little tray. Push your fingernail in and that will pop up there, but I will do a video on how to put in your SIM card and SD card. So at the bottom you're going to find your micro USB port there for charging. You've got a speaker grill down there at the bottom as well, and on top, that famous thing that might be going missing on the iPhone, you still have a 3.5 jack on this device. So the buttons are on the right hand side. We've got a volume button there and you've also got your power button. So let's give that power button a press and we'll get into the setup process. Okay, so we're into our setup process of the Sony Xperia E5. So first of all, there's a little tick box here that you have to agree to before you can move on, and then hit continue. So welcome and select your language. Next is your Wi-Fi, so you would enter your Wi-Fi if you so want to here. We're actually going to say skip for the moment. Checking connections and checking for any software updates from the Google Play Store. Also, this is running Android 6.0, which is Marshmallow. So now you have the option to back up from a previous device or an older device, maybe to your newer one, thanks to that NFC, and also you can do transfers through Windows or a Mac. So we're going to say no thank you and then continue. Next is adding a Google account. So you will need a Google account for this phone, so you can download your apps, TV shows, movies and games and music as course. So if you do not have a Google Gmail account, you can actually make one as well. So what I'm going to do is skip this section for the moment. It's going to say all the good things that I'm going to miss, but I'm still going to skip anyway. Next is a name for your device. So you want to name your device in case you use it for Bluetooth and wanting to share different information with people. People will be able to find your device nice and easy. So we're going to go next. Next is protection on this phone. So protection is key for most phones these days, as we store a lot of private data and a lot of private information. Like I said, this phone can take up to a 256 micro SD card. So that's a lot of storage on there, a lot of personal files that can be lost. So please make sure that you do add the best security on these phones. So if I just actually go next here, you can choose a PIN, pattern or password. Untick this and then go next. as it doesn't really go out anywhere. Next up is Google services that we have to agree to use their services on their phone. So pretty much just tick away and scroll down, then hit next. Next up is Sony Xperia services. So you have to again agree to this or sign in with an account. You can do this if you so want to, or do it later. And then you're all ready to go. That was done. So nice, quick, simple and easy. So we're into our home screen here, and you can see the home screen looks really nice vibrant color there. So this is running Android 6.0, which is Marshmallow, but it does have Sony Xperia on top, a bit like HTC Sense and Samsung's TouchWiz UI. The only devices that really come with pure Android are the Moto Gs and the Nexuses, so please bear that in mind. Also, Vodafone did come close with their Platinum series and Ultra series, as it didn't have too much bloatware. Talking about bloatware, roughly you'll get 13 gigabytes to 9 gigabytes of usage off this program after deleted some apps. So what I mean by some apps that are on here like Facebook, Amazon, you might want to delete these straight away. You might not use them, so please bear that in mind. So initial thoughts with that 5-inch display, looks nice, vibrant colours really bursting out here. The actual size of the phone is very nice. I think 5-inch is quite a basic sort of size now. We went really small, now really large. We have the 5.5, 5.7 inches with some devices. You've got your 13 megapixel camera on the back there. You've got your 5 megapixel selfie camera there, which everyone loves. 3 capacitive touch buttons, no actual physical button. I'm looking forward to the videos coming up on this device. So let me know what you think down below. It's always great to hear from you. Best comment. I've got a little freebie to give away, so the best comment I receive will get a little freebie from me. So please make sure you go and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel as always. It's always nice to get new subscribers to grow really well. We're hitting that nearly that 3,000 mark now, so it's really great for all your support. And remember, hit that like button as it does help. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.